Welcome to Talking About Life. I'm M. Davila, and the topic today is why reunion never work. Yes, reunion most of the time never work. When you create something from nothing, and you go together with certain individual in that path, and it's working, there is magic in what you're doing. It's working nice, and suddenly you guys decide to break apart for whatever reason, and then you go separate way to create your life, to do something else. But let's say after 10 years or 15 years, you think back, you say, oh, but I have everything. We have everything when we were together. Now, I think it's time to bring back all this magic, all this success. We're gonna, hey, let's do it again, let's unite, let's do this, and everybody excited, yes, let's do. And then you reunite to recreate that magic from the past, that success, that things that you create, and then you do, and then you notice that never work, it won't work. Yeah, it never work, and I'm going to explain you why it doesn't work. Okay, never work because when you start to create something, you start from zero. You start from nothing and you give everything without expecting anything, without know where are you going to end up. But even so, you say, I want to do it. You have faith that it's going to work. And you create that. And everybody, if it's a group, they put everything so spontaneous, so from the heart. All the charisma without holding back. But suddenly, all this payback, and you start to having the success. Amazing things start to occur. And you reach the top. But when you reach the top, there is a moment where you say, okay, I'm tired of this. I think it's time to move on. It's time to. And then, okay, no, better we move. If you don't want, move on. So everybody move on to separate way and try to recreate their own path, their own project, their own goal. And let's say the time pass, let's say 10 years later or 15 years later, they start to think, oh, now I'm doing this, but if I have everything, that time when we start that magic project, that thing that happened and make us happy and so successful, I want to do it again. Let's do it again. And you start to call and say, hey, let's recreate this. Wow, now you realize we gotta do it. And then you guys, everybody reunite and start to say, oh, let's do it again. Now we grew up, now it's time, now let's not make the same mistake. Then you do it. But at the end, it don't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work because you took for granted the opportunity, all the success and all this, what's happening effortless. You took it for granted. And you didn't appreciate that. So it's kind of selfish, and then after time, you realize, oh, but I have everything, we have everything, let's do it again. It won't work because now you're coming with interest, with something behind this. You don't come from the heart. Like when you first did, it won't work because you got your interest, something there that you're looking for. And you say, oh, they're not gonna do it now, I work, and then it's gonna be, everything's gonna be, and then it never worked because before there was the feelings. You do it with your feelings, with your emotion. You did everything. You put everything before. Now you don't. You just thought, oh, might as well take advantage of this. If I still can, let's rejoin, reunite, and do this again. Let's go to the same spot and have the same success. It won't work because it's a selfish way to think. It's not from the heart. It's not original. It always happens like that. Everybody got the interest. Oh, let's go together. Oh, let's go together. But you don't think to do it because you love it, because you want to stay there. You really want to stay there, so it won't work. So I'm gonna put you one example. And that I saw last week on YouTube. Suddenly I saw a channel, they were showing the famous group New Kids from the Block. They reunite again in 2008. So I didn't know that. I suddenly saw this. I didn't know. Now I wonder, what are they now? And it was successful. They did a concert to announce they are back. And then MTV transmitted live that day. It was such a big concert, full. But I just found out, I was in 2008, and then now I wonder, oh, what happened with that? But I know New Kids on the Block. Everybody loved New Kids on the Block from before, when they were kids, they start that. It was so spontaneous, also natural. There is no fake there. And I noticed some of them, they become a bit like proud. Now the other cannot stand the other, they fighting. There is some of them, one of them, they want to be, I'm better than you are better than me. And then they decide to split. And then in 2008, they realize, oh, now we grew up, now we're more mature, now we communicate better. And yeah, it's true. They are good. They are good. I'm one of the person that want them to be, and still I want it to be. But I saw and I noticed why it didn't work again. Because they got interest. They got interest. You can see, like, when they interview to them, they are like, oh, really? Oh, before you like me? Oh, before you like our group? Oh, we interviewed. I didn't know. Oh, really? Oh, I cannot believe that things happen. So they were no original. They were not being original when they come back. So they have interest. And it's a pity. And then all the fans were excited, and that concert was full, really full, a big stadium. And then now I notice, because we are in 2021, I say, what happened with that? Because after like 10 years they were away, 15 years, they reunite and they work so much to do that, but they didn't last. They didn't last because it was not what they expected. They wanted something. Each one would go for their own benefit. And that's what happened when in relationship, friendship, or business, A person go and suddenly say, hey, I want to go back again, I regret it, go back. It's because they notice they can come back and take advantage again of this or use the same way, but they don't come back because they want to give. Love is give without conditions. No, the people come back because there is interest. Oh, before I used to have this, before I had to have this, now I want to be to the same state. So that's what happened. Reunion never work, So the person who goes and come back will never be the same. Something to think about. So if you have something now, if it's big, if it's something, keep it. Keep it, because once you decide it's gonna be over, it will be over forever. If because you think, oh, now I'm big, now I'm gonna feel I'm proud, I can go on my own, I can do this. Then you split, and then after you regret, no, it won't work if you come back again. It won't be the same. Never, never, never. So once that person go, the one that comes back is another. So you keep something because you love it, you keep on it and make it grow and give it love without condition. And it will remain. Okay, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys like something different today. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, like and share. See you in my next video.